think that's the trust factor in the coaching. I think, you know, it's like anything else. He's trusting the teaching, and I think that trust is starting to show itself on the field. A couple of weeks earlier, there were some clips when we were in a defensive meeting where, you know, and we hear this all the time, right? You know, the defensive line's getting pushed off the ball. Well, generally, if you're getting pushed off the ball, it's because linebackers are allowing double teams to occur. Our backers are attacking the line of scrimmage and getting those double teams to disengage. And now it's single blocks because our linebackers are really attacking. And I think Clark Lee's done a great job of teaching how to be part of that front and fit. And quite frankly, Tavon's done a great job of trusting his teaching.
The safety position, you got asked about that, and you said, you know, we're not going to cover up for them in the Southern Cal game. I'm wondering how they graded out in the Southern Cal game. Did you feel like they accomplished what you wanted them to?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we tackled, you know, fairly well. I mean, I think there's always areas of improvement there. We have to communicate better on the back end of the defense. I think that's an area that has got to get better for us defensively. There were some times there that communication was an issue, but those guys are giving us all that they have every single snap. I think if you would ask our safeties if they were in here right now, they would want to communicate better, and that's what we'll have to continue to work on.
And Quentin Nelson, when you were recruiting him, I would think that he probably had his heart set on playing tackle. How did the transition to guard go? Was that a hard sell? And also his leadership. I mean, you know, we see him picking up people sometimes. How does he lead other than just being bigger and stronger than everybody?
Yeah, sure. You know, I don't know that there was really that much of a fight in terms of moving him inside, and you know, he really, you know, was a player that, you know, we felt like needed to redshirt, needed the time to develop in all facets of his game. You know, he was very physical as a player. We needed to work on his pass set skills, and that has evolved in time. So I think he was more suited for the inside position, and sometimes that becomes more of a two-way conversation with the player in terms of, hey, you know, we think you'd fit inside. How do you feel about it? And I think that's how that kind of ended up. As a leader, I think I've said this before, you know, when we did our strength surveys, his strength was truthfulness, and he's very truthful, and to a point where sometimes maybe a little bit too truthful. So we've kind of, you know, smoothed up the rough edges of that truthful kind of demeanor, and what it's done really is it's created an accountability. He holds everybody accountable. So if somebody's not doing it the right way, he's not afraid to get up there and tell them that's not how we do it here at Notre Dame. And so that's a real good leader to have on your team.